Hello out there, all my fellow styrene users and abusers. This is George coming to you once again live, or at least live for the moment, at Kitchen Table Scale Models Annex in the basement where I do all my painting and store all my models and occasionally shoot videos. Here tonight with my announcement of my participation in the Unified Scale Auto Content Creators group build. This year's build was subject was selected by my good friend Matthew Inman down in someplace in Georgia that I have a hard time pronouncing. I keep wanting to say Nashua, and that's New Hampshire, and he's someplace else that sounds like Nashua, but it's certainly not New Hampshire. In any case, I digress. So this is going to be the group build. Matthew selected this this subject, the 55 Ford monogram 124 scale 55 Ford pickup or sedan delivery kit. I do have one of each of them in my collection. I've been wanting to build a 50s Ford pickup for some time, and this, from everything I've been told and heard, is a pretty decent kit. It builds up nicely. I can overlook the 124th scale to get this group build done. I'm not a big fan of 124th scale, but anyway, I'll overlook it, and I know it'll build up nice because I love monogram kits, and they always do. Not so sure what direction I'm going to head in this yet. Like most of my builds, it will likely be, it's going to be pretty simple. I don't do a lot of customizing or chopping or fitting or pro streeting or anything like that. It's going to be kind of a mild street machine pickup truck, very much like you see on the box. I did step out and buy some Texas 3D resin stuff, which just arrived in the mail today. Today's Tuesday as I'm filming this. I got two engines. I got a Texas 3D 427 single overhead cam, which you're not going to be able to see in the bag, but I'm going to hold it up there anyway and make believe you can. It's a 427 single overhead cam motor with Hillborn injection, which is kind of fun in this truck. Alternate is a 427 Cobra, not single overhead cam, just a straight 427, I guess side oil or whatever the heck they were. And this one's a Cobra motor. It's got 4 Webers, nice set of headers. Texas 3D custom stuff is good. What really caught my eye on their webpage, though, and it turns out I'm probably not going to use it, are these wheels and tires. They're available in 3 different sizes. I like this this Daisy style wheel. I always have. I don't know, can't remember who made the prototype wheels, but I remember them from the 60s being on, just seeing them on a lot of cars and thinking, that's a cool wheel. The wheels and tires are available in 3 different sizes, as you can see right there. 1, 2, 3. See, I can count. I got a pair of the big ones, a pair of the little ones, and I got 4 of these. I'm not so sure. I planned on using them on this kit, but honestly, as I look at them, they're just a little too small in diameter. I did order 1/24. I haven't scaled them out. I'm not going to bother. It doesn't matter. They are what they are, and if I don't use them on this kit, I'll use them on another. But I just think they're a little too small for this kit. So I'm going to stick with the wheels and tires, or at least the tires that came with the kit, which are interestingly very similar. I can't see what they are. They are Michelin's. Yeah, what do you know? They're Michelin radials, which are kind of cool. The kit tires or wheels are nice. I don't know that I'm going to keep them chrome. I might tone them down a little bit. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that, or if I'm going to do that. The one thing I have concluded with this build, as far as what I'm going to do, is color. My wife Carol is an accomplished artist and always consults with me, or I always consult with her on color selections. And I said, you know, I want red because 55 Ford pickups are red, but I don't want the standard apple red, cherry red, you know, whatever. I want to do something just a little bit different. And she said, well, how about a tomato red? So I dug out this color from my Vallejo collection, called Amaranth Thread, and it, you know, it looks like a tomato. maybe a little orange for a Jersey beefsteak tomato, but it looks more like a Maryland Easter Shore tomato. And then interior color, I'm going to use a deep green, and you're probably hearing my dogs barking in the background and running over the ceiling, but that's what they do. So here's the green for the interior, orange on the body. You know, I really like Don Yosa's, may he rest in peace, concept of going with 3 major colors, and haven't quite figured what I want to do with the third color yet. I might do I was thinking maybe of a steel gray, and basically do the wheels in steel gray, the chassis in steel gray, and the running boards in steel gray. I don't know how to look. I'll figure that out. The one thing I have decided I'm going to do that takes this build a little bit out of the realm of box stock is to use this. It's Detail Masters Real Truck Wood Bed Kit. This wood is allegedly mahogany, and it looks a little light to me for mahogany, but I think I get a gloss coat on that. It'll darken up, and it comes with these nice little metal strips, a piece of graph paper to help you for measuring and installing it. And this looks like it would be a very easy kit to utilize it on, because the bed bottom is flat and separate, and I can just measure it and pop it in there. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Again, this is the Unified Scale Auto Content Creators Group build for 2023, which will take us into 2024. I think the date on this is January 15th, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not right now. I'm finishing up the Porsche group build, which is due the end of this month. Excuse me, I will be finishing that this week and probably posting a video next week before I leave to go out of town for a dog show for 10 days. And then when I come back, I'm gonna hit hard on the 69 Dart street machine that I'm doing for Blue Ox Models, Jason Hanscom's street machine build. My plan is to get that one done. I think that one needs to be done by the 1st of the year. My plan is to get that one done, you know, early November, perhaps mid-November, and then jump onto this group build. If I have some time in between, I'm going to get back on some of the other builds that I've started that have kind of stalled while I've been doing all these group builds. But I'm not going to ramble on about that now because you've listened to me drone long enough. Yeah, this is it. This is my entry into the my first entry into the what is now the 3rd annual USACC. Has nothing to do with the old race sanctioning body, but the USACC group build. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy the camaraderie that exists in these groups. That's not why I model, but quite honestly, when I hit a slump, it's what keeps me modeling. So I really enjoy all the support and encouragement that I get from these groups, and I hope I can offer a fraction of the same to others. So that's it. I'm going to stop rambling and go build a model. And while I'm doing that, why don't you all go buy a 55 Ford pickup?